So I can hide certain words and users and things like that, which I've already done. I've put in about um, uh, 10 or so. Because, look, I tell you what it is. See, this is the part of the part that happens a lot here. Bald, hairline, old, um, and variations of that, right? I keep seeing it again and again, right? And it's fine. You know, I don't walk out the door and go like that. I've got a receding hairline. I feel terrible about myself. I know I'm going to kill myself. It's no like that. It's just that it's odd. It's like coming on here and people going like that. Oh, you're Scottish. You're Scottish. You're Scottish. Scottish. Jock, porridge, whiskey. You know, like again and again, again and again and again. And it's making me know. It's making me know like yous. Those people. It's making me look down on yous in terms of patter. It's one. I kind of. I don't mean no enjoying being here. It's making me dislike as individuals the individual people who say things like that. It makes me want to argue. It makes me want to say something back, and it makes me like I did last week. Makes me want to go like that. There's a fucking week long time out. There's a month long time out. And retaliation. If I start doing that, I'll be doing it with fucking half the chat. I'll be asking the mods to fucking time it. I'll be making all sorts of bots and shit like that. And you know what I'm doing? It's actually fucking up my income. It's fucking up my livelihood. What if half of my income comes to people who like calling me bald and old? So how do I make it work? Well, what I can do is they can say it in the chat, but I don't fucking see it because I've got the words muted in the chat. And so what I did there with the test thing, I thought, is it going to mute? Is it going to like censor the word test but show the rest of the message? No, it deletes the whole message. So I've done that, but I will also be chucking out the odd time out here and there for anybody that's sort of like, I don't know, whenever I feel like it. But I think it's going to make it a more positive place for me. So I think that'll do it. There's also a few usernames that I can't be fucked seeing anymore because the part is fucking rancid. I don't mean offensive rancid, just fucking shy. They say the same thing again and again, and I just cannot put up with seeing them ever again. So I can mute usernames as well. So hopefully, maybe if I keep this up for a week, 2 weeks, a month, constantly adding words and users, we'll have a nice streamlined chat with about 10 or so comments per hour. And I can actually read. Lack of follicles on the scalp, says Cooper. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give Cooper there, just to sort of to prove to you that I'm also going to be chucking out a few wee timeouts. Cooper there has earned themselves a 1 week timeout. That's 1 week. And I think a minimum of a week now for timeouts now. For things like that, I think a minimum a week, I think is fine. Just to sort of, just sort of get it out the way. I don't want an hour, 10 minutes. Then they come back later in the stream and say something again. Again, I need to point out, this isn't a pure big deal. It's partly just a way of, bend something back. That's all. It's just a way of, you know, retaliating in some sort of way. Do you know what I mean? I just feel powerless. I feel like, you know, I want to send something, I want to shoot something back to people who are hitting this with a bit of fun. Parts just meant to be a laugh. I'm all right with it. I've got wee emotes, my hairline and all the rest of it. But just, you know what, shoot, like I said on Friday, I just want to shoot something back. And all I've got is timeouts. And I know somebody can go, oh, well done timing moot. I'm fucking unsubbing. I'm unsubbing. Congrats, Limmy. I'm taking your livelihood away. I'm happy. I can deal with it. I can cope with it. But I think a 1 hour timeout or 10 minutes isn't enough. A day isn't enough. It's got to be a minimum a week. A minimum. That's right. It can be 2 weeks. I mean, look, now got me in absolute tears now. Maybe 2 weeks is standard. Just so everybody, you know where you're not, it's less bureaucracy. It's less paperwork. Well, let's look at the crime and let's look at the severity of it and let's try and work it out. And just 2 weeks for everything. Everything gets 2 weeks. Everything. Streamline the whole fucking thing. Got an eyelash in my. Aye, the paperwork's going to get burned. We don't need that.